Welcome to the Polished Phoenix, the home of nail art, product reviews, tips and tricks and more.
Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to another one of my videos. Today, there's only one company that sends out products like this. Born Pretty Day, favourite day. Sorry about the rustling. Right, I can kind of remember what I asked for, but then, oh, okay, I remember the blue. Right, so we have some Watercolour Nail Gel, which is blooming gel, and I do have Watercolour Nail Gel open, so I'll probably use that rather than opening that. And then we have Rhine, which looks like an absolutely gorgeous blue cat eye. Yeah. Let me get all the wrappers off and then I'll be back, because otherwise I'll get confuddled. Right, here we go. Okay, so we got the watercolour gel. Like I said, I'm not going to open that. That's a 10ml bottle. This one's a 15ml bottle. I do use it, love it, blooms brilliantly. Then we have, what's this one? Blossom Flurry. These are the new HEMA free bottles. Oh, they're gorgeous. Love them. So Blossom Flurry. Wowzers. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, okay, so let me get me a little swatching. Come on. Would help if I turned my lamp on as well, wouldn't it? Oh, hello. Stop. Switched itself on like properly. So Blossom Flurry, which is a milky jelly gel, TS20. It's a really sheer. Maybe I'd be best doing that on a clear tip, wouldn't I? So you can see the jelly. So that's it on a natural. So I'll put that one in. And then we'll do it on a clear so you can see the build up. But it's got like white matte glitters in there. It is really pretty. Obviously I'm going to do two coats, but look, that's so cute. So there's that one. And then we have Beauties, which is a waterlight cat magnetic. Ooh. Ooh. That one looks interesting. Give it a good shake. Okay. Right, so what I do with cat eyes is I do one coat without the magnet, and then the second coat with. So that is a really sheer. I don't know if you can really see, but there's a really slight hint with the pink in there. It's an unusual one, that. So that's that one in for its first one. And then Rhine. This one's going to be stunning. Oh, wowzers. Look at that beauty. Oh, look at it even without the magnet. Oh my word. That is quite good coverage as well. That's without the magnet. So I'll cure them. And then we also got, I was really intrigued about this because on the website, yeah, so it's a primer. It's HEMA free, so you don't have to worry about that. There are the ingredients. So it's a dehydrator, a primer and nourishment all in one that you apply to your nail before applying gel products. So it's all in one. Very intrigued. To most that probably doesn't smell, it just smells like a primer, to be fair, but I like the smell of primers. Oh, I've spilt it all over myself. Welcome to the channel, people. But welcome to all new subscribers. As I'm doing this, I have finally gone past 1,000. Thank you so much. I honestly could not do it without all of your guys' help. I appreciate every single one of you, I really do. Okay, so I'm intrigued and I am going to try that on my own nails because I mean, I wear press-ons, but I can use some gels on my nails, so I'll use that as the primer. And I am, like I say, really intrigued by it. I use the acid-free primer from Born Pretty already. I use this for my press-ons. I might give that a go actually and see what that's like. But yeah, it doesn't say much on the actual box. It's all on the bottle. So dehydrate, prime and nourish. And you can't say no to that. I love Born Pretty's multifunctional stuff. It's just fab. They're just really clever. Right. So leave that as one coat. We'll do 2 coats on there. Okay, so we'll go on to this Blossom Flurry again. Do the second coat on this. It's just so, oh, it's just like pure princess gel. Look how lovely that is, and it self-levels so nice as well. It's even got little flecks of glitter in. You see them shining? That is absolutely gorgeous. So we kill that. And then we get on to some sexy cat eye. Where's me? They're all stuck together. Thank God. Right. I like to do my little heart for me swatch stick, so I'll get that one ready as well. And then we can open that. Right, so Rhine Lake MY376. So if you want to know how to use these as well, when you put it on your magnet, you want to get it so it's up that way and above, and then that's the bit that you hold onto the nail. I see a lot of people, they're doing them and it's like that, and they're trying it upside down. It for some reason just doesn't work like that. You watch it prove me wrong now. But yeah, so above your magnet like that, and then the nail underneath. I'll show you now. So here we go. So this is going to be crystal cat magnetic, so this one's going to go really smooth. So we wake it up first. Look how reactive that is. make sure they're all ready. And then get the heart. There it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Right, oh, don't stick to my finger. So there's that one in. And then this one, I don't know whether to do this one on a black, maybe. Let's see what it's like with this second coat. So this is a water-light cap magnetic, okay. It's kind of like grey. Oh, look at that. It's like grey and pink. That's really interesting. And I love that. Grey and pink is just so nice together. Let's see if we... How pretty is that? Oh, that's gorgeous. Right, that one's in. Right, they're all curing. I'm running out of space on my lamp to stick magnets to. I've got that many. You go there. Right, do the lids up so I don't knock them over, because you know that's my favourite thing to do, and I should have them in my little stand, but yay. So we've got some non-stick hand extension nail gel. Now I love Born Pretty's non-stick gel. You can use this with nail forms, you can sculpt nails, you can use, I use it for sculpting, modelling things, and it is really good. I've got in a few different colours now and they're just brilliant. I use them with silicone moulds, or I just use my hands and sculpt them that way. But definitely recommend them. And this one is NSG 13. Wait for this. Just look at that. Isn't that just like the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Ooh. Oh, it's just packed. Packed. Absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Gorgeous it is. So yeah, like I say, you can do use silicone molds, or you can use your hand. You can use like the tools to sculpt with. You can build nails. Imagine doing a set of nails with that. You know, you've got like all the colours there. It's green. There's even big hexes of glitter in there. And I want to get this off because I hate these cardboard things, because if they get stuck to the gel, you're not getting the gel off them. If you've seen my previous video, you'll probably see why. Come on. Yes. Right. So I'm going to get some tips ready. Come on. And I'll think of something to do. It's going to have to be something wintry, isn't it? But look at them. Right. See you in a sec. Right. Started doing it and then realised I hadn't pressed record. So I've used the 3-in-1 primer, and then I've base coated, and the primer, yeah, it made it nice and sticky. Obviously it's on tips, but I will, like I say, I will try it on my own hands. I've got nails on at the moment. I'll get the website up in a minute and we'll have a look more detail. So I've just used the Born Pretty base gel, and I'm now using the Colour Gel 02, doing those two white. I've got the Milky Jelly 01. This is one of my favourite whites, this one. It goes on so nice. We've seen that, that's one coat. So I'm going to do Milky Jelly for the thumb, and then I'm going to go over with that Blossom Flurry. I just want it to be a little bit more opaque, so I've gone for a milky jelly rather than a milky white rather than what am I thinking, the full white. God, I mean, you could go over with pink or anything like that, I suppose, couldn't you? But I want to bring in that pink and grey cat eye as well. That's stunning. And then for the middle, I'm just going to do a coat of the Rhine Lake. I'm not going to use the magnet. Oh, it's just beautiful. That is just bloody stunning. Oh dear, 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 dear. Look how pretty it is. So that's how we're looking so far. So I'm going to stick these into Cure and then I'll be back. Right, so this is the 3-in-1. So it's got the, like it said, nail dehydrator, nail primer and nail nourishment. So yeah, 3 functions in one bottle. So because it dehydrates, it cleans the nails and removes 99.9% of grease on nails, which obviously we don't need, because that's when you're going to end up with lifting. Nail primer increases adhesion between nails and mani products, and nail nourishment nourish nails and prevent breaking. Long lasting nail prep, vitamin E, keratin, squalene, whatever that is, squalene. But yeah, so there you go, non-acid, HEMA free, 28 days hold, nourish and protect. So you only need 1 bottle on your desk. How fabulous is that? That is just fabulous. Right, so I'm going to separate these now. Ignore the letters because I didn't put them in order before I started painting the sodden things. So, yay me. I'm going to do the cat eye on here. Get that one sorted. Oh, someone's shouting outside, so the birds are probably going to start screaming. I get it in a kind of swoosh like that. That's it. Oh, look at that flash on there. Oh, that's nice. I'll put these two together because I'm going to go over these with the Blossom Flurry. Oh, it's really making the pink pop as well, putting them over the milky white. Oh. Sorry. Look at that. That's an all year round colour there. That could be, oh, it's just beautiful. Beautiful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cure these and then I'm going to go and put the telly on so it distracts the birds and the dog and then I'll be back. Right, okay. So I do apologise if now you can hear the TV in the background, but yeah, they won't shut up. So that is the middle nail. Then we've got the 2 white. I'm wondering what this would look like over the white, maybe. Shall we have a look? Let's see. Because the pink, oh hello. The pink flash will blend it all in, won't it? Right. Oh, it's just stunning. It's like aura, isn't it? Just that little tiny flash of the pink. Right, that one's going in. It's going in. And I'm going to do it over this one as well, because that is just really, really pretty. Do you know what? This one, it'd look really nice. It's spring Sakura set, like an oriental set. And even that. Oh, do you know what? Anything. All of them. I love them all. Thank you, Aimeili. Oh, it's just stunning. Oh, it's beautiful. That is such an unusual cat eye. I haven't seen anything like that. It's really, really pretty. And I love pink and grey anyway. Oh, it's just so nice. Okay, so see, they go. Because you've got that little pink coming through. Oh, I'm so happy. Right, I don't know why I'm doing all lids up, because, excuse my arm, to apologise. Right, on my brain's frozen. Right, so I'm going to use, no, that's milky jelly, isn't it? I want normal white. Put some white on my palette. Some of this pink Blossom Flurry, stunning. And then I'll get some of this little cat eye. I'm going to get another one of them, I think. These Beauties. I've got a feeling I'm going to use this a lot. A lot. And then just a tiny bit of that. So on what will be, oh, it is the ring finger. Ooh, goodie. Oh dear. Right, I need a brush. It's a bit of a clean. Get some acetone in my little jar for cleaning my brushes. It's going to make weird noises now because I've just done that. Right. And then we're going to use the Watercolour Nail Gel. In fact, I'm going to put some of this onto my palette as well, because I'm thinking of controlling the bloom. Don't know if I had my glasses on my head as well. So because I'm painting the blooming gel, it's not the easiest to obviously see, but I'm hoping that that means that the gel that I bloom won't go out of that shape. That is the plan. So a little bit of blue. Just going to keep adding. Can't really see that one at all. Pink, 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 pink. Put some of this in because it's a bit of a stronger pink. This one is CG066. Go back through with some white. And then some of that pinky grey. And then I'm just gonna pull very, very carefully. Like that. Just do a white tip. So that's what it's looking like, and I don't know if this will be enough in there to react. Oh yeah, you can see it. Just. Right, I'm going to cure that. And then on here, what shall we do on here? Do you know what? I'm going to do some stamping as well. Yes, I'm going to do some stamping. So let me get my stamping stuff and then I'll be right back. Okay, so stamping plate is out, but what I'm going to just do at the bottom of the tree, and then I'm just going to fill that part of the nail in. So there isn't long left for Christmas nail art, is there? It gets really difficult after Christmas because you're at that stage where it's before spring. It's too early to start doing spring theme nails. But then there isn't necessarily like a theme to New Year. So what do we do? So that was just using the white gel polish. And I've just done some little dots. Filled that bottom part for the snow. Just do some little more snowy lines on the tree maybe. There we go, so I'm going to stick that into cure. Right, so I've literally just took the protective layer off this, so I'm going to give it a wipe over with some acetone. Sorry about the noise. Bloody, I need to get a new thingy bottle. Okay. So this is a new stamping plate which I recently got from Temu. So I haven't tried it before. So oh, come on. That's a spare doodah. You know, we have loads of doodahs here. The doobity doodahs. And I've got, I'm not too sure of the actual code of this now because I don't know if they do the Vitality series, but they do this colour, BPTVS 11. They have, I think is it 26 colours of stamping polish? I love their stamping polishes, you know. Love them. I think I've got all of the colours, or there might be a couple that I don't have. There's my tree. I love my tree. So I'm good. This is like obviously a blue. I do have lighter blue, but this is a nice dark blue. I think it'll sort of tie in then with the cat eye. And I'm just making sure that's not got an extra, no, it's like protective layer on. I'm just going to go for this one here because it's got a nice selection of snowflakes. Let's see how the plate goes. Yeah. Did I scrape too hard? Like I say, not used it before, so I didn't know whether it was going to be any good or not. Make sure it's all dry, maybe. Just do these few up here then. Try not scraping as hard. No. I was really hoping this was going to be a good stamping plate as well. I'm trying one last one, and then if that doesn't work, I give up with the plate. And we will go on to one that I know that works. No. So that is going to go into the bin. Give me one sec. Right, so I've got this one. It's a crystal from Moya London. Unfortunately, they've stopped doing stamping plates and they're bloody brilliant as well. Right, let me just go over this because although it's been wiped before I put it away, just make sure there's no dusty bits on there. Sorry again if you can hear my next door neighbour's toilet vibrating in my house. Okay. Get off. Fighting with the lid of the bloody polish. I don't want loads. Just want a couple over the pink. I think that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Don't know why I'm whispering. Just want a little tiny one now. Just a little one. There we go. Okay, so we've got a tree. What I want to do on this one with the tree actually, before I forget the idea, is I just want to pull some of that pink and grey cat eye through the snow. So, right. I think I will be visiting my mum when this video goes out, so I will be in Leicester, which is where my mummy lives, where I'm from, and yeah, so we're having an early Christmas with my mum. Super excited. Only really get to see her every few months. Everything's so expensive now, and I know that sounds really bad saying it, you know, when it's your parents, but okay, stamp that one so it's like coming down from the top. And then I'll do something similar with a different one on the other, which will be the little finger but coming up from the bottom. I don't half make a mess, don't I? So there's that one coming up from the bottom. Right, so move this stamping stuff. Done stamping now. Let me just clean the stamping stuff away and then I'll be back. Right, okay, because I'm going to be using this now, I've changed my gloves because I've been using acetone to clean my stamping plates and that, so it'll just make your gloves sort of sticky. Right, I'll put the lid on there. I thought I'd cleaned everything away, I do apologise. Right, I'm going to go over the one with the Christmas tree on with base gel just to smooth it all out. Born Pretty base gel is quite a thick base gel, so it's really good for smoothing out your artwork. So forwards and backwards, you know, in all the directions to make sure all of the bits are covered. Give it a couple of seconds and then it sort of smooths out. If you need something a bit thicker, like glitter or something like that to encapsulate, you can use either the 6-in-1 or the 8-in-1 builder. They're really good for encapsulating. Right. It's just a little tiny bit on this one. They look really nice. I'm made up with those. Righties. So on the middle one, let me get me palette thing. I'm gonna mix. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's just the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life. The sparkle is just bedazzling, bedazzling. Oh, it's just so much sparkle in there. I mean, look at it. There's loads in there. Loads, I tell you. Loads. How big shall we do this? Right. Okay, silicone tool. So you could put this on absolutely any colour, couldn't you? And it's just so sparkly. I'm just smoothing the edges. To make it into more of a circle. Make sure it's in the middle as well, I suppose that would help, wouldn't it? So there's that one. Cure that. And then I want a little bit. 2 little bits, that'll do. That'll do. I am trying my best to not go too nuts and end up keeping you here forever. Get off. I am trying. So there's, let me just do what I'm doing with these. So what are we looking like? See, even on a little small piece like that I've just put on, that is still so sparkly. Even in just those little tiny bits. And then a little star on top of the tree. Oh goodness me. Right, so put that back in there. And then move on back onto this middle one. Just all of a sudden panicked then, thinking, oh my god, don't tell me I haven't pressed record. Just draw some snow on the top. There we go, and I'm going to give that a cure. Get these ones out. I'm going to base coat, well I've already base coated that one, but I'm going to base coat the others and then I'll be back. Right, okay, so they've all been base coated, so that stamping and everything's all protected. I've got this cute little pink, oh my days, cute little bow. I've got the Born Pretty 5-in-1 glue gel, top coat rhinestone glue, can be used for all of the above, and it takes chrome too. but it's nice and thick. So I'm just going to plonk a good splodge there. Move that and get my flash lamp. Just secure that into place. How cute does that look? It's so cute. And then I think that's going to be too pale. What I might do is just do some dots. I love doing dots. Dots make everything better. Here we go. So I'm going to cure that. Then I will top coat and then we will be back to look at everything. So see you in a sec. And here they are. Aren't they cute? That pink and grey cat eye is just stunning, and they just look, to be honest, I have never ever done a blue and pink winter theme set at all. I've done pink and grey and I've done blue and silver. I've never put them together, but I think they are gorgeous. And look at the little bauble now, it's got a top coat on from that gel. That is just stunning. Right, so let's look at the goodies. So we had Beauties, and it is definitely MY242. So that's the grey with the pink flash. It's kind of like an aura flash. I've got some of the Born Pretty aura gels. I haven't got any in that sort of colour, and that is gorgeous. We have Blossom Flurry TS20. Obviously this one's in the HEMA free, and like you see the new bottles, but that is gorgeous as well. And that would just be a lovely background colour for so many things, so many things. This blue is beautiful. Rhine Lake MY376, absolutely beautiful. So bright and vibrant. The non-stick extension gel NSG13 is gorgeous, just gorgeous. Imagine sculpting yourself a full set of nails with that. But you know, even just doing something simple like the little blobs and then pulling them out just a little bit, the sparkle that it's added is just unreal. It is brilliant. And that's a 15ml tub. I will link everything below, so check out the description box. And I haven't even mentioned all the way through, have I? I have a discount code which is 10% off, TPP10. Obviously if there's bigger sales on or anything when you get there, you know, by all means go for it. I'm not too sure by the time that this goes out what will be on. But if there isn't anything better, then you've got that code there. But I will link all of these individually, so it'll take you directly to them. And then we have the Watercolour Nail Gel, which I used the one that I've already got open, which is a 15ml bottle. And we use that to do the little Christmas tree. So, like I did, if I'd have covered the whole nail with the watercolour gel and then tried to do just in that shape, eventually by the time I'd have got to the end, it had just bloomed over the whole nail. So if you want to bloom in a specific shape, just paint the watercolour gel on in that shape, and then obviously the gel will stick inside where you've painted. So that's a really good tip, and it is a really, really good blooming gel. I've used that for years, not that specific bottle, but I've used that brand, this brand. Oh my god, I'm gonna shut up. And then obviously you've got the 3-in-1 nail prep. Now I am all for, I mean, when you're doing a set of nails, even if you're making press-ons or you're doing your own nails or you're working on clients, you end up with so many bottles on your desk. Honestly, it's ridiculous. So to have 3 bottles in one, love that, absolutely love it. So you're not going to need your dehydrator, your primer, obviously you're still going to need your cuticle oil, but you know, so there's 2 bottles gone already, because you'll use cuticle oil at the end, won't you? But yeah, so there is the nourishment fact as well, so it's healthier for your nails and it's HEMA free. A lot of people don't realize that when you have a HEMA allergy, you can go to brands and they have like HEMA free gel polish and this, that and the other, but sometimes they don't always have HEMA free base and top, and most of them do that now anyway. But some people don't realize that the primers are probably packed with more HEMA than your gel polish would be, so that's HEMA free. So if you do have an issue with HEMA, I definitely recommend this then. That could be a game changer for you, because I only figured that out with my allergies. Obviously I'm allergic to HEMA, I'm allergic to a few acrylates as well and stuff like that. I'm even allergic to me sodding birds. Oh, that's another story. But I was doing my nails and everything was like HEMA free and stuff like that, but I kept on reacting, kept reacting. I didn't know why. And someone said to me, you do realise that primer or bond, depending on what brand or company you go to, if you check the ingredients, HEMA is part of the adhesion chemical compound of anything related in the nail industry, like with any nail system. So HEMA is part of that. Primer and bonds are what is put straight onto a natural nail plate to make it, the product that you're putting on top, adhere to it. And some of them are really packed with a lot of HEMA, but I think a lot of companies are getting better at it now. I'm talking a few years ago, but yeah, game changer. And obviously I've gone over with Born Pretty Super Top Coat. Love their top coat. It's fab. The base gel, it's nice and thick, really good for encapsulating, but if you want to encapsulate something thicker like glitter or big sequins, you have this, which is a builder gel, which is an 8-in-1, or you have this. I use that a lot. Also, if you have already got some of these bottles, one sec. So if you've got any of these bottles, like my base gel's getting a bit low, or if you've got any other empty bottles, you can buy refills like this from Born Pretty. Obviously it works out cheaper, they're easier to store, and they're better for the environment. So I'm going to be pouring my base gel in, and I've got they're 15ml these, so it'll fill your bottles. And I've got my 6-in-1 as a backup, because that's nearly empty as well. I'm gonna have to, so I'll order more of these to make sure that I've always got them in. And I've always got 2 top coats, and one of them and one of them. And like I say, they're so much easier to store than having 4 bottles, and you just rip the top off and refill the bottle that you're using. So they are on there as well. You get deals, you can buy, like, I think it's like a pack of 5 of the super top coat, and they give you a bottle as well to pour it into, stuff like that. So go and check them out. I will link all these products that I was sent today down below, and my code will be there, and I'll put the website, the main website link as well, So if you just want to go to the main website, or if you want to buy anything specific, then I'll link these directly. But yeah, I made up with my nails. I think they are absolutely gorgeous. And that stuff, honestly, I have to show you again. Look at that. Oh, thinking now, there's so many ideas of all these things to make. I'm gonna go because I'm waffling. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you if you made it to the end. Give me a purple heart if you did. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you're not subscribed and you're watching, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, but means the world to me. Honestly, couldn't do it without you guys. Love yous all, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.